Good evening and welcome to MTV's news update for today, December 8, 2021. I'm Ashley Scotland. First, our top headlines. Guyana signs air services agreement with Colombia. Persons found with fake vaccination cards will be prosecuted. No salary increase for GPL staff. And in sport, Trophy Style annual badminton Christmas doubles set for December 3. Now for the news and details. Guyana has signed an Open Skies Air Services Agreement with the Republic of Colombia to promote and facilitate airlines to operate air services between the two countries as well as beyond to any third country. Here is Brianna Griffith.
The agreement was signed in Bogota, Colombia by Minister of Public Works Juan Egil and Director of Colombia's Civil Aviation Authority Jai Orlando Fajardo. This agreement will put in place a legal framework which will open market access for airlines to operate and enhance competitive air transport services, trade, and economic growth between the two countries. Minister of Public Works Juan Egil said the agreement will remove all restrictions on market access, capacity, frequencies, and pricing to create for a more open market and to give road rights to our respective airlines. The agreement will also allow for the airlines to benefit from foreign share capital and investment once they have established their main economic and operating base in either countries. This is known as the principal place of business. This condition for airline destination is now a common inclusion in air services agreements and creates a very advantageous position for small states with limited capital or financial resources. This agreement sign is linked to the Memorandum of Understanding signed by President Dr. Irfan Ali and His Excellency Ivan Duque Marquis to strengthen bilateral relations and technical cooperation. Once these air services begin operation, this will be the first direct flight from Guyana to Colombia since there are currently none. Thus far, Guyana has signed more than 50 air services agreements with other international civil aviation organizations for the development of the air links among states. Reporter for MTV's News Update, Rihanna Griffith.
Health Minister Dr. Frank Anthony has warned that people caught with forged COVID-19 vaccination cards will face the full force of the law. More in this report.
Minister of Health Dr. Frank Anthony said that the police will be going after persons purchasing forged vaccination cards.
So if we get the names of the people who would have purchased such cards, the police obviously would be pursuing them and they would be charged for obtaining a fraudulent document or a false document. So that's something that the police would be doing, certainly.
Minister Anthony is urging persons to desist from such action, noting that they are putting themselves at risk if they are to get the COVID-19 virus.
Imagine somebody in possession of a fake vaccination card. If that person gets sick, come into the hospital, and they have a severe form of COVID, then doctors might falsely believe, there might be some hope because they've been vaccinated, they would have had produce antibodies and so forth. So it is going to be a challenge with these fake cards circulating and not knowing the true status of the person.
The health minister recently warned healthcare workers to desist from selling vaccination cards to unvaccinated persons as they could be dismissed and charged once found guilty of doing so. Only recently 2 nurses were arrested and placed on bail while a driver attached to the Ministry of Health was remanded as a result of selling the fake documents. Advisor to the Health Minister Dr. Leslie Ramsamy has said the reports of forced vaccination cards being sold has forced the Health Ministry to close some vaccination sites. Reporter for MTV's News Update, Rihanna Griffith.
Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa today distributed 250 hampers to fishermen from the Three Door Fishermen Co-op Society. During a recent meeting with members of the co-op, President Dr. Irfan Ali committed to offering assistance to the fishermen who have been experiencing low catches while at sea. Minister Mustafa also said that the government has engaged the Environmental Protection Agency and the Food and Agricultural Organization to conduct an analysis to determine the cause of their low catches. The fishermen thanked the minister for his intervention so far and said that they will continue to work along with the government to further develop the industry. You're watching MTV's News Update. More news on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
Modern Optical Service has made it even better by introducing its budgeted spectacle line, starting as low as $10,000 for single vision lens and $12,000 for bifocal lens, available in tinted or clear, complete spectacles at affordable prices. So hurry down to our main office at 316 Middle Street or Lot 14 Diamond Public Road opposite Demerara Bank. Enjoy over 60 years of eye care experience at affordable prices. Modern Optical Service, your eye care professionals.
Give me one dembe for my whole family. Their bread is tasty. Dembe
Baked with love and passion by our dedicated team of fine bakers, we give you Dembake. With the same great quality you're used to, we now have a slightly new look. Here in Land of Canaan, we are ready to give you even more. Don't wait until you're hungry. Reach for a slice of Dembake. Dembake, healthy, wholesome living.
Are you building or renovating your home? Then come to Beeson for a wide range of aluminum and UPVC windows and doors. Get from single hung sash, awning, casement, sliding windows, plus sliding and swinging doors. All our products can be customized and fitted with insect screens and are sealed tight to withstand harsh weather conditions. At Beeson's, we also carry commercial, glass and French doors, showcases, aluminum louvers, curtain walls, aluminum rails, plus sliding and frameless shower doors. So look no further. Visit our showroom today at Lot 1228 Eccles Industrial Site or call 622-4197 or 623-4197. Beeson Windows and Doors, built with pride in Guyana by Guyanese.
This is MTV's News Update. Welcome back. The Guyana Power and Light has signaled its intention to explore stringent measures to stop electricity theft across the country. Here is Luan Williams.
During a news conference today, Chief Executive Officer of the Guyana Power and Light, Bharat Dindayal, revealed that $5 billion is being lost annually because of electricity theft. This includes illegal connectivity by persons and also the tampering of meters by contractors who would have been contracted to source these meters. To this end, the company has introduced a loss prevention department that will be focusing on prosecuting persons who have been caught stealing electricity. CEO Dindayal said this will be the company's main focus in 2022.
It has to be done, I am thinking, by a combination of policing and quiet coercion. So we have actually resumed recently a focus on prosecuting people for electricity theft. That is continuing to be, that's going to be a major focus next year. We have to reintroduce back prosecution.
He noted that the company is also assessing the mitigation of risk that their staff face when they go to disconnect illegal power. Bharat said the utility company has done everything in its power to curb electricity theft, but it still remains a challenge.
It is a huge problem, and it calls for, I think, across-the-board culture change. Policing this has not been successful. We have thousands of people who have been caught who are in the courts. Matters are languishing because we can't dispense with 3,000-4,000 cases. There is nothing that we can do on our side. We have employed, quiet coercion. We have done public education. We have appealed. We have brought technology to bear. But what we have is not a change in attitude.
Luan Williams for MTV's News Update.
The Ministry of Human Services and Social Security today launched the Community Advocate Network, a space created for persons to speak out against gender-based violence. More in this report.
Minister of Human Services and Social Security Dr. Vindya Prasad today launched the Community Advocates Network CAN as part of the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence in Guyana. The CAN initiative is a program that encourages persons or family members to not remain silent when a person is being mistreated by violence. The CAN community has pledged to take informed action and report cases of violence to the police. Persons can call the 914 hotline to report cases of violence against women and girls. Minister Prasad said speaking out is important in bringing prevention and intervention on gender-based violence.
And we need to not be blind. We need to not be dismissive. We need to hear the repeated cries for help. We need to look beyond the physical and understand the emotional scars. We need to do what Sabita just said, hold people accountable.
Minister Prasad is urging family members to treat survivors of gender-based violence with empathy so that they can know they have a helping hand who can stand with them.
And today, that is what we are asking. Stand with us. Stand with every survivor of domestic violence, gender-based violence, sexual violence, so that they do not feel alone.
The 16 days of activism commence on November 25th and runs until December 10th in an effort to end the pandemic of violence. Luan Williams, Firm TV's News Update.
The Guyana Oil and Gas Energy Chamber, GOGEC, has signed a Memorandum of Understanding with the Petroleum Commission of Ghana for cooperation. The agreement will provide a framework for cooperation between the agency and the association to facilitate a collaboration that will lead to an exchange of information and sharing of resources between the agency and association within the oil and gas sector. GOGEC President Mani Ramprasad today joined in signing the agreement with the Chief Executive Officer of the Ghanaian Petroleum Commission, Egbert Jr. The Commission regulates and manages the use of petroleum resources in Ghana and coordinates policies in the upstream petroleum sector, while GOGEC promotes trade, investment, and knowledge transfers in Guyana's energy sector. This is just one of several agreements signed between Guyanese stakeholders and government officials of Guyana and Ghana. More news coming up on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
Are you running around looking for construction materials? Well, run down to Lens for affordable, high-quality building supplies. We have the widest range of grade A floor and wall tiles in any shape, size, and designs. And all types of ceramics, porcelain glazed, and full-body porcelain. We stock the largest collection of large format tiles. Check out our porcelain slabs as big as 10 feet by 4.5 feet. Add a bit of elegance with our large range of decorative molding. Our line of PPG paints will give you vibrant colors that won't fade. With our wall and ceiling gypsum system, it's light, durable, and fast. So come down to Lens at 136 Sheriff Street, which is next to Buddy's and Pizza Hut, for that 31 years of Lens quality.
You can be a millionaire by only spending $100 on a Daily Million ticket. Simply pick any 5 numbers from 1 to 26, or you can buy a quick pick for your chance to win the Daily Millions. Purchase your tickets daily, Monday through Saturday, to get a chance to win $1 million every day. So, feeling lucky? Then buy a Daily Millions ticket today. Remember, a ticket today could make you rich today.
Looking for fresh, tender, and flavorful meat? Then check out Rossignol Butchery for steaks, burgers, sausages, minced meat, fish, and chicken. For a tasty, attractive cocktail, we have a wide variety of packaged deli meats and cheeses to decorate your platter. We also stock a wide assortment of canned goods, seasoning salt, sauces, and marinade, all in a highly hygienic, welcoming atmosphere with warm and welcoming staff to cater to all your needs. Rossignol Butchery, we meet your needs. 73 to 74 Church Street, Georgetown. Telephone number 223-00.
When reliability is not an option, you need a supplier you can trust. This skilled technician depends on Forfan & Mendes for heavy-duty tools. This landscaper earns a living using Stihl equipment. High rates of production and recovery lead to this sawmiller trusting his operation to Wood Miser. Mothers trust the water filtration systems for the health of their families. Thanks to the automatic backup systems, you'll never be left in the dark again. Farfan and Mendez, offering you solutions you can depend on.
You're tuned to MTV's News Update. Chief Executive Officer of the Guyana Power and Light, Bharat Dindyal, said the utility company cannot afford a salary increase for staff because it is faced with huge losses and debts at this time. Here is more.
Chief Executive Officer of the Guyana Power and Light, Bharat Dindyal, said the company's state of deficit and losses will not put it in a position to afford an increase for staff this year. He said the company's deficit by the end of the year would be around $2.6 billion. The CEO further explained the company's losses are estimated to be around 26%, with 11% of that being technical losses and tampering of their meters. That would be $5 billion being lost in figures by the company to electricity theft. Union bodies have been calling for the utility company to pay a 7% increase to their staff.
We essentially don't have, from a business standpoint, we don't have money to pay an increase.
He said the unions are expecting the 7% increase that was announced by the government to be paid to their staff. The CEO noted that the 7% increase is not sustainable at this time.
We are not receiving a subsidy from the government. Your tariff is being subsidized essentially by GPL borrowing money. So we are actually running an overdraft, which is funding, the fuel actually, which has to be used to provide power.
The utility company is currently engaging the unions and an offer has not been put to the table as yet. Luan Williams, Frame TV's News Update.
A new Entrepreneurs Association was today launched to accelerate entrepreneurship growth and sustainability of small businesses. More from Rihanna Griffith.
The Entrepreneurs Association for Sustainable Development was to the launch at the Pegasus Hotel to foster and propel entrepreneurial growth and development among small businesses. President of the association, Romario Hastings, said, "Exposure and expansion for small businesses has always been a challenge. This, he said, has prompted the decision to provide a platform for these businesses to link them to customers countrywide.
To assist and to help other members in whatever way you can. It's not about you just benefiting from what we offer, but as well as sharing, and that's the core principle for us. So that because we have a number of small business owners that share the same product, for example, they may offer the same services, and we find that it may be a bit more efficient and when they come together and perhaps build on that product, and they can be able to expand.
Some 70 small businesses have joined the association, which will help them with networking, financial management, and marketing, as well as personal and professional management of their businesses. These businesses will next year participate in several mini exhibitions planned to market their businesses. This newscast spoke with several of the small business owners who have joined the association.
Well, the exposure is great. That's what I want, the exposure. And also it's prompted me to actually, because I'm from Linden, and I'm actually planning a pop-up shop myself with some other business up there. So we're actually planning that for January. So it's just encouraging me to give as I would have received, and just keep it moving like that.
For me, the association is going to help me to grow my business, and it will give me the nuggets and skills that I need to make it sustainable and to last longer.
And being a part of the association will also enable me to meet new people, to meet other business people who have the expertise to help me market my products and services. So that's very important because I am now stepping out into the entrepreneurial industry. The business is 1 year old, but this is the first time I'm making myself public, and I'm hoping that, the network, as you said, the association, we work together to help build each other.
Okay, I think this will benefit the business a lot because we are a now startup company, and people will get to know more about NES, and we can help like other small businesses with stuff they need, like logos, business cards, flyers, and this kind of stuff.
Well, I'm looking for expansion. So, and being a part of this organization will help me to expand and to help to establish my business.
Well, I'm thinking that the organization will help me to network with other great entrepreneurs, and it will give me recognition for my business as well. As they mentioned, they will be providing lots of training, so it's something I'm looking forward to.
It would benefit a lot because, you know, this is the COVID season and things aren't working out, you know. So this would help us to enlighten our business and to carry it a far distance because, you know, people would come in or call you and make orders and stuff like that.
Small business owners who are interested in joining the association can make contact through the Entrepreneurs Association for Sustainable Development Facebook page for more information. Reported for MTV's News Update, Rihanna Griffith.
Minister of Public Works, Juan Ejel, and the Minister of Aviation in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Sarika Hadi, met and held discussions on several matters of mutual interest, including tourism, aviation, infrastructural development, and strengthening bilateral relations. The two ministers met at the 13th ICAO Air Services Negotiation ICANN 2021 event being held between December 6 to 10, 2021 in Colombia. The two ministers agreed to expedite their respective internal procedures to facilitate the signing of an air services agreement, which was negotiated in 2014, to promote and facilitate airlines of both countries to operate and connect the two continents, which will lead to greater socioeconomic benefits to their peoples and economies. With infrastructural development works in aviation, Guyana is working towards becoming the hub that connects Africa to the rest of the Caribbean and South America. We now take a look at tips for healthy living, brought to you with the kind compliments of Natura's High and Low Milk Powder, distributed by Dabby's Variety.
What does Natura High and Low Milk Powder have? It is fortified with the extra goodness of vitamins A, C, D, E, and K. It is high in calcium, protein, and enriched with folic acid, all of which help to strengthen your immune system. What it doesn't have is fat and cholesterol. Natura High and Low. Healthy can taste good. Available at all leading supermarkets and groceries nationwide. Natura High and Low Milk Powder is not for infants 1 year and under.
Depression, also referred to as major depressive disorder, is a mental disorder characterized by a persistent feeling of sadness or lack of interest in life. This is according to the World Health Organization. Typically, feelings of sadness or grief can result from difficult situations, but this is not the same as major depressive disorder. In major depression, mood can be decreased for as much as 2 weeks. Thoughts of ending one's life can emerge, and feelings of worthlessness and self-loathing are common. According to the American Psychiatric Association, symptoms may also include a loss of interest or pleasure in activities once enjoyed, changes in appetite, weight loss or gain unrelated to dieting, trouble sleeping or sleeping too much, loss of energy or increased fatigue, feeling worthless or guilty, difficulty thinking, concentrating or making decisions, and suicidal thoughts. Persons suffering from depression may also exhibit an increase in purposeless physical activity, such as an inability to sit still, pacing, hand-wringing, or slowed movements or speech. These symptoms may range from mild to severe. Depression results from a complex interaction of social, psychological, and biological factors. Adverse life events put persons at higher risk of developing depression, which can in turn lead to more stress and dysfunction, and worsen the affected person's life situation and the depression itself. However, depression can also affect persons who appear to live in relatively ideal circumstances. There are interrelationships between depression and physical health. Several factors can play a role in depression, including genetics, hormones, biochemistry, environmental factors, and brain structure. People with low self-esteem who are easily overwhelmed by stress or who are generally pessimistic also appear to be more likely to experience depression. A doctor's evaluation is necessary for a proper diagnosis. Once diagnosed, a doctor can offer you treatment or refer you to a mental health professional. Treatment depends on the severity of the symptoms. Healthcare providers may offer psychological treatments such as behavioral activation, cognitive behavioral therapy, and interpersonal psychotherapy, and or antidepressant medications such as selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, and tricyclic antidepressants, TCAs. Different psychological treatment formats for consideration include individual and or group face-to-face psychological treatments delivered by professionals and supervised lay therapists. Antidepressants are not the first line of treatment for mild depression and should not be used for treating depression in adolescents.
What does Natura High and Low Milk Powder have? It is fortified with the extra good nuts of vitamins A, C, D, E, and K. It is high in calcium, protein, and enriched with folic acid, all of which help to strengthen your immune system. What it doesn't have is fat and cholesterol. Natura High and Low. Healthy can taste good. Available at all leading supermarkets and groceries nationwide. Natura High and Low Milk Powder is not for infants 1 year and under.
The ISG and MTV's sport update is next. Stay tuned.
Planning a cleanup? We can help. Sevon's Waste Management skip bins can be provided for home renovation projects, yard cleanups, or construction sites. It's simple. Step 1, just pick up the phone and give us a call. Step 2, we deliver the skip bin size of your choice. Step 3, load the skip with all of your junk. And finally, step 4, we take it all away. It's that simple. Bins are also available in various sizes, so there's no job that's too big or too small. Call Sevon's Waste Management today at 218-1455 or 218-1156.
It's time to stock up and save big in a massive pre-Christmas sale on Softex tissues. Buy a bale of 24 rolls for only $1,000. That's right, 24 rolls for just $1,000. This deal is only available direct from our factories at Softex Manufacturing, Lot 1228 Eccles Industrial Site. Remember the deal, one bale, 24 rolls, $1,000. So hurry and save big before the holidays. For more information, call 622-4197 or 623-4197.
Fibertech materials are used in a multitude of ways, from repairing and fabrication of auto body, fishing, and household items. We have available various fiberglass mattings, resin, mold releases, brushes, and rollers for all of your repair needs. We offer technical advice and free training to ensure you get the job done. For further information, call us at 220-6907 or 220-9192.
Get the right seal right now from Industrial Supply of Guyana, Inc., your immediate SKF sealing solutions. The SKF Seal Jet Machine is capable of building seals from 5mm to 600mm in diameter in under 5 minutes. With technical support readily available, you can get a customized seal to suit virtually any industrial application, like buffer, rod, wiper, and piston seals. SKF Seal Jet Machine, now at Industrial Supply of Guyana, Inc.
MVP Sports has become the latest corporate entity to support the Royal Tony 3x3 Classic. 3x3 is a basketball format played worldwide, considered the world's #1 urban team sport. As part of their sponsorship, SQ Apparel was named as the official uniform supplier for the event. All of the 16 competing teams will be supplied with these uniforms. After a 2-year hiatus owing to COVID-19, the tournament will make a return on February 19 to 20th, 2022 at the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall, with the launch set for this Friday, December 10th. The inaugural tournament was held in November 2019, but upon the tournament's return next year, competitors will be vying for a winner's purse of $600,000. Organizer of the event, Royal Tony, explained that this is a great opportunity to display Guyana's 3x3 talent.
The second event would be a FIBA endorsed event, meaning that
It would allow for players and Guyana to acquire the much needed points given by FIBA for the 3x3 format, which will allow Guyana to, be in good standing with regards to qualification for a number of major events, and it would determine if they are in the main draw, or if they would play the qualification rounds, and it would go towards their country ranking as well.
The tournament will also feature fierce rivalry between teams, especially the highly anticipated Linden versus Georgetown showdown. The launch on Friday will also feature a number of exhibition games. Colts, Ravens, Eagles, and Linden will feature in a mini-tournament at Friday's launch, while a female team from Kwakwani will take on Georgetown. Proprietor of MVP Sports, Ian Ramdio, said his company is always happy to support sports in Guyana.
We are on board as a sponsor of the tournament, and we are also decided to throw in a little bit extra. So for the opening ceremonies this Friday, I think there's going to be exhibition games, and there's also going to be a three-point shootout, and MVP Sports has contributed the prize for that, which will be the current Steph Curry shoes.
In badminton news, the Guyana Badminton Association is set to host their annual Trophy Star Christmas Doubles tournament later this month. The event will be held on December 13th, 15th, and 17th. Play will take place from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. each day. Participants will compete in doubles and mixed doubles events. Players interested in competing in the tournament will have to register and pay a fee of $1,000. Registration closes December 11th. The event was last held in 2019 when it was branded the West Indian Sports Complex Christmas Tournament after that year's sponsor. We now turn to karate. The International Shotokan Karate Federation's local headquarters dojo last Saturday concluded their National Kumite tournament under strict COVID-19 protocols. This is according to Sensei Christopher Chavez, chief instructor at ISKF Guyana.
ISKF Guyana National Kumite tournament, which was held last Saturday, December 4th, ran smoothly with each division from ages 5 years to 18 years categories. Overall, the level was quite satisfactory. Competition was intense. Judges and referees functioned very proficiently. First-time participants competed fiercely, and few were able to secure notable victories.
41 karatekas of all ranks competed in the various categories for the chance to win trophies and medals through sparring matches. Trophies were awarded for outstanding performances to Gail McPherson on the junior division, Akeem Morgan for cadets, Storm Kache for males, and Talita Kisoon was top performer for females.
However, what I observed, the more experienced competitors, especially those with international tournament exposure, used that to their advantage to successfully score winning points over their less experienced opponents.
In the 5-year-olds contest, Connor Jacobus took first place, while in the 6-year category, Fathia Hakim took the lead. For 7 to 8 girls, Chelsea Harrison was the top competitor, while in the boys' side, Gail McPherson came first. For 11 to 12 boys, Malachi Hall earned first, while 13 to 14 boys, Akeem Morgan was on top. In 16 to 17 boys committee, Nkosi Davis took away the top prize, while in the 18 to over contest, Storm Kache earned first place. Leading for Girls Open Kumite was Talita Kisoon, while for Girls Open Basic, Leah Pugsley earned first. This is ISKF Guyana's final tournament for the year. And finally, 23 times Grand Slam singles champion Serena Williams will not play the Australian Open next year on the advice of her medical team. Meanwhile, world number 1 Novak Djokovic was named on the official entry list for the tournament. This is according to Reuters. Williams, who won the last of her 7 Australian Open titles in 2017, had an injury-disrupted season and has not played since she limped out of her first-round match at Wimbledon in June due to the leg injury. She needs one more Grand Slam title to match Margaret Court's record of 24. Djokovic, who will be bidding for a record 21st Grand Slam men's singles title if he plays at the tournament, said last week that he would be making a decision very soon about traveling to Australia. Djokovic has declined to disclose his vaccination status, despite all players, official staff, and fans at the January 17 to 30th tournament at Melbourne Park needing to be inoculated against COVID-19. For MTV Sports Update, Jessica Callner.
That brings us to the end of Sport Update, which is brought to you with the kind compliments of ISG. More after the break.
Welcome to Industrial Supply of Guyana, Inc., Guyana's sole distributor of NP and Ultra lubricants, SKF bearings, seal and belts, international trucks and parts, and Napa batteries. With a bond capacity of 30,000 square foot, we offer superior brands at affordable prices and the best after-sales service. ISG supplies sustainable integrated solutions to make your business a growing success. Visit us at our new main office at Lot 4Q Peters Hall. ISG, the best opportunity to make the right choice.
And that brings down the curtain in tonight's newscast. But before we go, here is a reminder of our top stories. Guyana signs air services agreement with Colombia. Persons found with fake vaccination cards will be prosecuted. No salary increase for GPL staff. And in sport, Trophy Stall annual badminton Christmas doubles set for December 3. Catch-Up broadcast tomorrow at 6 hours 30. Don't forget to like our Facebook page where the news can be viewed live at 19 hours 30. On behalf of our news and technical teams, Ashley Scotland saying stay safe and goodbye for now.